Uh, uh, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Shyzalosophy 101. Here's your host. Oh, what the? They do our introduction? Oh, they love us. Oh, they're calling our name. Oh, yeah. All right. Get out of here. And the horse you rode in on. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, nuns and all. That's right, priests, bishops, cardinals, rabbis. You know, pretty much anyone who's around here, welcome, welcome. You're more than welcome to kick it with us and have yourself a great time. You might be saying, we thought we were going to have one. Hey, keep those comments to yourself. Trying to do a show here. And hey, why is that backwards? Where's management? Get them on the phone here. Trying to get set up. Can't even have a good little time come around. Hold on. Hey, management, who set up the set? Isn't this a stream of the live? Unacceptable. Oh, jeez. I don't know how it's like where you work, but around here it's like management thinks they know how to run the place. Believe you me, they don't. They don't know the difference between a live stream and a not live stream. If it were a stream of the live, that were streaming live or something. I don't know. Doesn't matter. But what does matter is that we are here and we showed up for work. Well, you might be booing yourself, but what other stuff would there be if this wasn't here? Good stuff. Hey, keep those comments coming. It's going to make the video better. No, we are here to brighten days. That's right. You might be saying, no rainbow can brighten our day. But alas, maybe one can. Maybe you're just looking for the next free play to go through. In which case, go to the IPFS. We got some free games on there. Go check them out. Shyzapong is pretty rad. It's like an updated version of Pong. You might be saying, Pong sucks. Hey, who was that? You're going to drive away our ones of viewers that we're trying to get to go play our free games. Anyhow, Pong doesn't suck. That's why we modernized it, so it doesn't suck. Don't worry about that. Point is you can go to the IPFS. We got some free games on there. You can go play some Shyzapong for free. You know, that's something worth celebrating. That's right, Internet. Because we like to give back. You know, it's not like you've given us a lot, actually. So I guess it's we like to give. No response. Yeah, fair enough. All right, point is that now you can go check this stuff out. It's on the IPFSs of the S. Okay, we got the links in the description of the descriptions. Okay, go play you some free games. Updated Shyzapong's way better because you got multiple goals and there's an interference hat that goes around the arena. You're like, I can't score on my opponent's goal, right? Little bit of some challenge for you. Yes, hello, and what up? Exactly what we were going to say next. Hello and what up to you as well. That's right. Internet, we're at a precipice. You might be saying, that word sucks. Now, don't worry about it. We already used it, so we can't retract it now, unless we were to apologize for it. Hold on. Reminds us, we didn't really apologize for last stream yet. Let's make sure. Call management. Hey, management. Did we apologize for last stream yet? Uh-huh. Okay. All right, well, that's your fault. You should have told us. Management, right? Think they know how to run the place. Well, so at this point in time, we like to apologize for the last stream. Sorry about that. All right, anyhow, moving straight into it today. Yes, it was funny. Laugh amongst yourselves as you will. But as we're here to talk about stuff. You might be saying, what kind of stuff? Well, bro, are you from America? From America? Well, I guess so, yeah. I reckon so. Yes, we are from America. And as we like to call it, Merca, I think. I think we changed the name to Merca a few years ago. Don't quote me. We've changed the names of a few things in the last couple of years. We don't keep up so much. Yes, laughter warranted. Point being is that, yes, we do reside there. Thank you for the ones of question. Now, where were we before we were so rudely interrupted by work? That was, well, not working. But if we were to work, it would be on bringing you forth the kind of demos and tools on a decentralized Web3 platform that we have now. That's right, Internet. Celebrate. Our IPFS, our own sovereign micro blockchain, we bring these offerings to you free for the cost of however long it takes you to go to the site and download it. If you want it to work without internet, you can download the site. All the games will work. You know, decentralized Web3, man. That's what's great about it. And when we came up with the idea of selves, why don't we just have our own sovereign micro blockchain? Doesn't everyone? Turns out it's just way easier. We just post games and all sorts of stuff there. We got working demos for some future tech and things of that nature. Different, audit tools for mineralogists and crystalline auditors, things of that nature. Some really fun stuff on there. Or not fun. Depend on what you like and what you don't like. Now, we are not computer of the programming of the web developers by nature, okay? And you might be saying, oh, here's the catch. No, there's no catch. The games like Shyzalosophy and Shyword, those are genuine, really legit games, and they're fun to play. You can go to the IPFS, check them out, rock them. They're good fun, okay? Other stuff on there like Shyler FPS, stuff like that, the first-person shooter and whatnot, we're not inherently, web of the coders by nature. If only someone had ever told us, learn to code, then we would have done it maybe before, because it's a lot of fun. Can be frustrating at times, but it's a lot of fun. And when we start doing things like Shyler FPS and kind of dabbling with things, on what can be done on the Web3 kind of, little micro-sovereign blockchain there, the fun that we're having with it is through the roof. So we just like to share it with folks and be like, hey, go check out some free games on the IPFS, or don't. We don't care. We kick it either way. It's available for those who want it. Maybe you love a bunch of commercials and ads in all your stuff. Maybe you're like, I want to pay corporations all my life. Well, weird. That's fine. That's up to you. But when you start hitting up decentralized Web3, platforms and stuff like that, there's a lot more offerings with which you don't have to necessarily bow down and curtail to, the entities and the powers that be. That's right, Internet. You might be saying, like, does your IPFS have all sorts of stuff on it? No, it has all sorts of stuff on it. That's right. And download it. Works without a working internet. Once you have it, download it. Okay? Now, the thing about a lot of people on Web3 and on, little micro blockchains and things of that nature is no one has their own sovereign, ability to do editing or any parameters, stuff like that on the fly. Yes, hello and hi. So with the timing of being able to just upload stuff, we could take, in theory, theoretically, or, in practice, maybe if someone convinces us enough to, we could take an idea that is posited in the stream right now, okay? We could generate and turn it into a game and have it playable by, sometime in the near future, very, very near future, okay? If it's, a pretty well fleshed out, design and we can fine tune what we're looking to do and stuff like that, then there's no reason why we couldn't, as a community or any, group of entities, individuals coming together, couldn't do things on our own accord and by our own means that a bunch of companies, corporations, and entities struggle with on a very regular basis. Now, you might be saying to yourself, oh, Shyzalosophy, that sounds too good to be true. Believe you me, the comment was warranted, the laughter not so much. It's not too good to be true. We have our own sovereign micro blockchain. It's the IPFS. Go check it out. We got games on there. We got, like we said, working demos and tools and things like that on there. Do that of which you will. We offer it for free because we enjoy free stuff. You might be saying to yourself, like, oh, it sounds too good to be true. Now, it's not too good to be true. It's just we're not inherently programmers by nature, so not all the games are great. Shyzapong's fantastic. Shyword is phenomenal. Man, you got Beaver Burnout on mobile's okay. On PC, it kind of sucks. Teresa's Revenge, on PC, it kind of sucks. Hey, when you're trying to account for mobile and PC play and cross, compatibility as far as being, working and things of that nature, there's a lot to it and such that a team of one can only do so much and devote so much time to. But what we like to do is present that of which we can, and that of which we have with that of which we do. And so we present it to you, Internet. That's right, celebrate. Links in the chat and of the description. You can go check it out for yourself. You can download the site yourself, and you can turn off your internet, be on airplane of the mode, and have complete working access and functionality of the entire site itself, okay? You can play the Shyzapong, you can play the Shyword, you can play the Draw Star, and then plus you can play any of the games that are on there. Capybara Creek the game, all right? Like we said, some of them are better on PC versus mobile. Some are better on mobile versus PC. There's a lot of things that, for play testing and everything, on the one's own behalf and own accord, it takes its time and its toll. And then, there's revisiting and not getting focused on other stuff. And then there's other endeavors and things too. Of course, by nature and trade, we aren't the computer of the programmers. That's for Shank Industries to hire someone to be over the top of all that. Probably the owner of Apps by Rob, because that dude's pretty rad. But that being aside the point, or beside the point, or a point in itself, doesn't matter. The stuff's there. It's offered. Check it out if you feel like it. Don't if you don't. What we do peddle by nature and inherently are literary works. You might be saying, no, please don't. Hey, come on now. You got to try and make some bread and butter somehow. No, don't. Well, we got our newer works out. Came out, I think, maybe the end of last year there, part of it and stuff. We got Transmutating God. That's out. That's an all right one. And you don't even have to read it yourself. You buy it, gift it to someone else. You don't gotta read it. Who cares? Nailing Kalimba's out. You pick that up or whatever, Amazon.com or anything. But what you can do is, if you don't want to read, just go to IPFS. Play some free games. They're on there. You don't have to support our literary endeavors and things of that nature, okay, to take us up on the offer of us having free games for you to play. Download the site yourself, run it off of the, non-internet, peripherals that you desire or choose to. Dabble with the code yourselves, if you feel like it, Maybe give us a little credit where credit's due, but whatever, do that of which you choose to. But if anything, we hope that you choose to at least go to the IPFS and play some free games, or maybe go to Amazon of the .coms or Kindle Unlimiteds and read some literary wares. When you go to Kindle Unlimited and read Shyzabox, books, we get 0.004 cents per page read. That's right. We will be adding up ones of dollar in no time. No one needs to buy our books when we're getting fractions of cents on a fractional basis like that. We'll be eating and affording a meal in no time. But if you choose not to read and you don't like to read, go to the IPFS. Play you some free games. Download the site if you like Shyzapong enough, or Shyword, like we said. Or if you're a crystalline auditor or a mineralogist or a geologist and you like the, working, material audit tool and stuff like that, and it's functional, all right? Now it needs some checking over and things of that nature. So, check our math. We provide our Kaggle. Please do, We don't claim to be perfect in all regards or anything. Like we said, we're not computer programmers, so, all of the games that we do offer aren't the best games on the market. We're not a AAA studio. Now, laugh all you want, Internet, but, we can only offer that of what we do. You get Shyzapong. It's a fun game. You looking for a little 15-minute time kill or whatever, bam, we're your source for that. You looking for, a massive time sink RPG, now you're going to have to go hit up them bigger studios currently still. But with us having our own sovereign micro blockchain and things of that nature, it's probably not too far off in the distance where, with us having a working little kind of flight simulator kind of demo on some of our, you got to go into the IPFS site and go track down some of the older versions and stuff like that, because we haven't moved it over to the newer fleshed out stuff, because we did come up with the Shyzalosophy or whatever code. Don't worry about it. It's like binary and trinary together. Don't worry about it. Bridges them. Makes it go a little more efficient in one of the strands. But that's just computer crap. Point is that we never moved over the flight simulator or whatever, so you got to dive down and stuff. It's in some of the older versions of the site on the site, but you dig deep for yourself. We've moved over the better stuff, the material audit tool, the SIF uploader, shit like that or whatever, right? I mean, stuff like that. So, close one, Internet, trying to get us in trouble. But stuff's on there, so check it out if you feel like it, or don't. Point is that a free game's a free game, and you can't kick a free game in the mouth, because games don't have mouths, unless there's a game called Mouth, and it literally consists of a mouth. But that's beside the point. Don't take it literal. Or do. Who cares? Don't kick anyone in the mouth. Bad. Point being is that stuff. We do stuff, we provide stuff. You do stuff, you do stuff. Okay? Everyone has stuff that they do or don't do. Okay? The stuff that we've done, we present in the form of stuff for anyone to obtain or have their way with or endeavor thereupon. Okay? The stuff thereupon that anyone else takes it upon themselves to go and dabble with, that's their business. But alas, that's where we sit. So as we sit back and finish off the rest of our hot little homebrew here, we think to ourselves, what is one final passing thought with which we can give those who might endeavor upon checking out the little IPFS site? Huh? Well, really, the only passing thought that we can give them is, there's the past and there's the future. And when you're sitting in the past, thinking about the future, we'll already be there because we got our own sovereign micro blockchain on Web 3. While you're all playing on Web 2, paying corporations and entities like GoDaddy to host all your stuff. So, there you go. Decentralized and self-sufficient, self-sustained, like having your own garden, really. Only, our garden might not be great, but hey, it's functional. So there you go. Excellent. Okay, well, we'll give you a little bit of time to go over, see if you have any things to add in the ones of chat. Maybe you happen to have something that you would like us to add to the site or something of that nature. Okay, we'll give you a minute. Otherwise, we'll just sit and enjoy. Excellent. Well, I guess that's enough enjoying for now. So, I guess we'll leave you at that. Go check out the site if you feel like it, or go read some books if you feel like it. Either way, you should go do something you feel like. But we don't want your subscription. We want your money. Downvote the shit out of this and go to Cashapp and give us a buck. Get off our lawn.